Hey, welcome to another fantastic foray into the mighty. What the fuck am I on about? Is this? Am I muted? Oh shit! Wow. I have many tales and shit. I need a pod, not like a podcast, but like a fucking spaceship, and get the fuck out of here. I lost my ear pods, so I'm wearing these stupid fucking giant head pieces, headset, headphones. Look, I'm too old for this shit. They say retirement is getting higher and higher, and I don't know if I could do it. And the technology is coming out faster than I can think. And the people are saying to me, "Hey, do you remember your childhood?" And I was like, "No." So, well, that's really bad. You need to go to the doctor. And then the doctor's like, "I don't have a miracle solution or anything, you know? But I can't he can't remember for me. You ever try and remember something you wanted to talk about and then on the spot you forgot? Well, too many years in the fucking game I've lost it. You think the more rotations of the fucking earth or the sun or whatever, I'm losing it. Maybe I never had it to begin with. I don't know what it is. What I've learned is if you don't even need to know anything. These podcasts are so popular. They're on Netflix, you know, and audio podcast, which I watch on my big screen television, and I have a small screen, and I use the small screen to ignore, like, to fucking distract myself from the fucking realities of the bigger fucking screen. Sorry, I'm sounding so excitable, but what was I trying to get at? Yeah, everyone has a podcast. See, people all think, well, if he has a podcast, maybe I can have a podcast. And then you listen to the podcast, and then most of the time they go, "I don't know." And I'm like, oh, that's excellent. Like, every single person I speak to just goes, "I don't know." And then I ask my phone these same questions, and it goes, "Well, that's interesting you say that. I actually don't know that information." So there you go. The ocean is so vast that they say that they will never understand it. And then I'm like, listen, we're on a fucking date. What do you mean you don't understand me? You compare me to the ocean? A fucking body of fucking water? You don't believe in the sun? The Holy Spirit, well, not the Holy Spirit and the Holy Ghost, or whatever you want to call it. It's fucking ridiculous. I remember for the first time in like years, I went to Mass, you know, Catholic fucking Mass. I shouldn't be swearing, but the priest was like a really fun priest. He had like running shoes on, and halfway through his like Bible set, he just goes on this tangent about like this robin or something. This guy from like Texas saw a robin on a window, and he's telling this beautiful story, and I'm like, can we get back to the scriptures? So, I understand when people say when I'm trying to stream a game, you've lost the fucking plot. And I also want to apologize for my behavior the other day. Oh my god, that was uncouth. I'm supposed to be killing and slaying fucking infected people? Parasite people? Isn't it like if you eat pork, you know, pigs are filthy, disgusting, sweaty, swiny animals. They're full of worms and shit. And they're like, yeah, don't eat that. Doesn't matter how much times you cook it, there's worms in it. That's what I never liked. When I was a child and I you know, you just eat anything, you don't really think about the microscopic fucking world. And if you think about it, if you zoom out, we're microscopic, aren't we? I don't know. I'm getting away from the fucking normal shit. I also was given money. I was given money yesterday. I don't know what the fuck the sound was, so thanks for the money. People think if you pay somebody, it means that you can get away with anything. You know, people say bad things about Mr. Beast. You know, they call him all sorts of things. I mean, first of all, he's not a beast. And second of all, his name is Jimmy Donaldson. A person called Jimmy Donaldson could never commit evil? It's ridiculous. His name is Jimmy Donaldson, for heaven's sake, but people call him Mr. Beast. I feel like I'm the only one who knows anything anymore. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I don't have a podcast, but it's not like a fucking spaceship. But you know, I want to get the fuck out of here. Like, I lost my earpods, and now someone was says just buy new ones. I never had to do that with the spaghetti wired old ones I had. They were brilliant. If I lost them, five quid. Another 10 quid, and you can suck someone's cock for that. But listen, and also you need to charge them, like because you'd have a spaghetti fucking wire in your pocket, and you can never lose them. And people are like, "Oh, I hate that. I hate losing them. It's worse." Earphones. They're phones for your ear. I want to go back to letters, but today on the web vision, I want to promise no death. There will be no death jokes. This is my promise to the people of the People's Republic of China. Is that it? I don't know why I'm swearing it to they're going to be the leaders of I think they are the leaders of the new world. Right now, I think we serve a different master or something, like he wants Greenland. It's not even green. But look, I don't want to make anyone afraid of the fact that they're actually skeletons. What is it? I say things you disagree with, and then we go back and forth for like an hour, and then you get fed up and watch AI generated porn for an hour. What I never know, and people always say it's eye-opening. Like, no one ever says like ear-opening. And oh my god, if you ever had something loud in your ear, just blaring, it's not fantastic at all. That's why I don't like concerts. But people worship these these musicians, and like the song will be like, I'm sick of my ex-boyfriend's cock. Oh, it's wrong to cut your cock. It's just like the same lyric over and over again. But anyway, something about ears. Yeah, the eye-opener has been that AI, the robots, the future. Well, we have to be ready for the robots. Well, the robots are already fucking here. And these robots, they're supposed to be better than us, in every kind of aspect. Meanwhile, these robots, apparently, they drink more water than us. And they're supposed to be better? However, I think there's a problem because, I need water, they need water, and, you ask them a question and you burn a whole rainforest or something. Look, I don't know everything. We're meant to be drinking, I think it was like 5 liters of water a day? So no wonder the robots are drinking all the water. They can't just make it up, they learn from us. And when are we right? Like 5% of the time? And Hideo Kojima, he's made of fucking water as well? No, he's made of films. That's what his thing is. He's like, my body is 90% film. I guess that means he's more meant to be watched than examined. But listen, what they don't need though is like what a robot doesn't need is a straw. And the last straw for me was cardboard. Whereas I prefer plastic. Now, I know plastic is evil, because I was told it my whole life growing up with the plastic bags that were choking the turtles and the seagulls. So, we're all filled with the stuff, people always telling me, you've got millions and millions of pieces of plastic in your bowels. I was like, why do you need to tell me that? There's nothing I could do about it. And then I see like Orlando Bloom or something, he paid money to have the plastic taken out of his cock. I mean, if you have the money, that's all good, could you suck it out? How does that work? You need to be real smart to live in today's world. I wonder if Einstein could cope with all this shit. Was it Epstein? Yeah, Alfred Epstein. So, we're all filled with the stuff. And it's hard to say that you don't want more plastic because they think you're an idiot. I remember when the robots were like fun robots? Like you'd have Stephen Hawking. I am Microsoft Sam. the computer voice. I can't do a good Microsoft Sam voice, but he's micro and he's soft. Or do you remember in Doctor Who they had these like robots and they could barely go upstairs? Far less frightening than the robots of today, where they strap like guns on them or something. And then you don't want robots that are trained, you know, to fucking like, because humans are prejudiced enough. Like some robots can't detect your face, and then they just say, oh well, that's not a human, and then they start shooting you. And you want to know what their training in their police academy is based on. The actual police? Like, we learned this from ICE. Yeah. Not as fun then. Also, robots are gonna steal all of the cool jobs, you know? They're stealing the art people. They're stealing the art people. Well, the art people, like Andy Warhol, like, somebody said he was unemployed and he lived with his mother until he was 40 or something. And I don't really know much about him except he's on t-shirts and stuff. Kind of like Che Guevara. Like, I have a Che Guevara wallet, and then someone tells me, do you know he doesn't believe in that shit? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, Che Guevara doesn't like money. I was like, who's Che Guevara? It's like, the guy in your wallet. It's like, yeah, well, this is a gift. And they're like, what a fucking idiot. And I'm like, it's just a wallet. I thought what he wanted is, he wanted money or something from me. And some of the richest people are like, you know, pro-communism. And then I saw a thing, and it was like, welcome, here's our information desk on communism, like out in the street, in Dublin, right? And they were posted up right beside fucking Apache Pizza. You couldn't have more opposite, you know. One group of people genocided them, you know? Genocided people. The others were the victims of the genocide. And we decided to make pizza. I think there's like a pizza called the Loaded Tomahawk or something. And it has like all sorts of some meatballs on it. Fuck, I'm just getting hungry. I've done that thing I said I wouldn't do. I did the priest thing. It's not very priestly of me to go off on this tangent. But the music's so calming that I fucking forget. But if you move this shit out of the way, you got the 70-man battle. What the fuck, supplements? I'm not sending any supplements. Excuse me. I had food before I started. It's very loquacious. Is that a word? I didn't introduce. This is Jackie Chan. How rude of me. This is Jackie Chan, and people love Jackie Chan. I remember growing up Jackie Chan Adventures, and then it turned out in the cartoon it wasn't played by him at all. But there used to be a magazine, and you could buy these like medallions, and you get like the Way of the Rabbit and the fucking dragon, and then you get the power of the animal and shit. Don't know what I think the monkey one was horrible because all you could do was swing. It's like fucking people do that all the time. But I'm much more a bigger fan of Ip Man. And it's simple because the guy's name is Ip and he's a man. But he's a Chinese guy and he knows some martial art. He's not like Steven Seagal. He does not Tai Chi is like his own thing. I fucking forgot, like Taekwondo or something. Well, anyway, Ip Man is a master at this art, and he's like the master of his school, but he doesn't make any money. So in the film, people come up to him like, "Oh, Master Ip Man, I need your guidance, man. I need to learn how to fight." And then Ip Man's like, "Yes, but my wife says I should get a real job." And then 20 minutes go by, and then chickens are flying through the air. And he's like kicking with his slippers and shit. And then he starts hitting people with like a fucking kettle. Like a fucking kettlebell. No, an actual kettle, I think. And the water comes out. It's like, ah! It's scalding them and everything. It's a very brutal film. Anyway, they made loads of these Ip Man films. Because I remember I watched the first Ip Man. I was like, okay, that ties up the story. But then I think he needed more money. So then he made more Ip Mans. So then Ip Man 3 comes around. And I go see this, I go to the screening of the movie, and it was in the city, right? And the screening was quite small. It was like a small theater, only about like 50 people. And this is back when I went with my Chinese friend, the same Chinese friend that his name was like Tom. He's like, my name's Tom, but actually it's not Tom, because he's like, I was like, what's that? He goes, well, when I moved to England, my mother gave me an English name. I was like, that's crazy. That'd be like if I fucking moved to like Texas and then I start calling myself Billy Bob or something. I just found that interesting. So me and Tom, we go to the cinema, right? And I have my popcorn and drinks, and so does he. And like, we're great friends and all that. And we're just having a laugh by watching this because we're at the top of the row. And then a couple of rows down from us, it's just, I start to realize that I'm the only white person there watching the movie. Not that it matters, but it was just like kind of interesting because all the other people were super serious, just sitting in silence, observing Ip Man. He's hosing down in this movie. It's Mike Tyson, and me and my friend after the movie finished, we were just laughing about the Mike Tyson in the film. You know how he speaks? Well, a child's balloon in the middle of the fight, like some glass shatters, and then the glass shards about to hit the child, but they don't. But then the balloon goes up into this warehouse, it keeps going up to the top. And then all I remember after this, it cuts to Mike Tyson. He goes, I'm gonna beat you in 2 minutes. The way he says it, like 2 minutes. And listen, just because my friend's Chinese doesn't mean like he couldn't speak English well. He had better fucking English than me. And he thought that was fucking funny, you know? It's like Mike Tyson, he's not Asian like me, but he has problems with speaking. I don't know what I'm getting at. But it's a weird image. It was RFK, the Secretary of Hell, RFK Jr. There's like an image of him with Mike Tyson's tattoo on the side of his head. And it reminded me of those early 2000s photos where everything was like tribal tattoos. But what was I trying to say? I think I've lost the plot again. I just wanted to show you Jackie Chan wishing you a happy year of the horse. That's what it is. But I think I had something else to say about Mike Tyson. Yeah, he was at that Super Bowl thing, wasn't he? And he's like, I was scared, and then I was fat, and then I was eating bowls and bowls. I hate myself, and I was eating so much ramen bowls. I didn't even know. I didn't understand, man. And then I fucking conk out 2 minutes. I think I got into character a bit too much, but remember, I keep on telling you this. One of the most prolific speakers of the world. So it took him 15 minutes until he sounded anything decent. But let's get that off. As you know, I'm a Catholic. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Which means yesterday I got to eat pancakes for some reason. And then for 40 days I must abstain from them and other earthly desires. Because remember that guy? Jesus Christ of Nazareth? He didn't have like Nike shoes or Adidas or anything. So he's in, I think he walked barefoot on the fucking hot molten sands for 40 days and 40 nights. Meanwhile, there's fucking demons harassing him and tempting him in the desert. Whereas, I'm gonna be at home with my fridge and access to all sorts of temptations, like a Kit Kat. But I feel if a demon approached me in the desert and offered me like an ice cold Coke, I might buckle. And at the end of the 40 days, the demons fuck off for some reason, and then I get to gorge on chocolate Easter eggs to celebrate him coming back from the dead. Listen, if I die and then I get resurrected or resuscitated, fucking celebrate by eating some chocolate eggs. But that's how it is. I just never understood how the chocolate eggs come into it. And Like, I'll say I'm a Catholic, right? And then people just assume like I'm a retard, and you know, they're much smarter and more pure of a person because they don't believe what I believe. But listen, I don't believe in Jesus because I want to do anything, you know? You know, some say it's because some celebrity did a horrible thing and then he turns to Christ. Look, I'm a Catholic because I want to shove a Bible down your throat. No, but seriously, I couldn't care if people got fucked by the devil, you know, or not. My actual thing is I believe in an invisible man in the sky. No, but whether we came for nothing by science or religion, you know, I couldn't care less. Like, aren't we like here now? Like, does it need to be talked about like endlessly until they put me into the back of a black car? Anyway, what was I on about? Chocolate Easter eggs. Yeah, one of my favorite types of people to talk to is always the agnostic people, because you go, here man, what do you think? And he goes, I don't know. Do you want to go back to my place and we play a game and like, or watch a film and you know, drink and stuff? Because you don't want to be stuck with the religious guy or the atheist, because we know how all atheists are, you know. He's got a pipe and he's got his dog. He's just there like, well, you see, the thing is, there was a big explosion and then everything happened. Don't ask me about all the details, but science is smart, you know? It's a real smart thing. Don't ask about the weird smell from the fridge. I didn't kill anyone. But if you're an atheist, I'm pretty sure it makes you a swell fella. But look, I don't doubt much, but I doubt Jesus got chocolate Easter eggs after 40 days of battling literal demons. I think at one point the devil says jump or something, and throughout my life I can relate to that. Lots of people have told me, yeah, you should kill yourself or you should jump off a fucking thing. Like, I was just a child, and you know what I said? This is how you know things have changed on the internet. Here's what I said that got me told to kill myself by some random person on the internet. I like Sonic the Hedgehog, cause he's blue. I don't know, I was like 12 at the time. But I remember it was like on YouTube, you know, before YouTube became whatever it is now. I don't even really it doesn't make sense to me now. Fucking Let's Plays. Like, even when I was a child, I was like, I don't want to watch someone play a game, that's weird. I don't want to do that. Now, I know this atheist, right? And he's always yapping to me about religion, like, at any given moment. Like, and I just want to eat, like, a delicious sandwich, you know? So anyway, he's telling me about he's having, like, these computer problems, you know? And what his problem is he's got all these different, like, religious texts, you know, these books. He's got, like, the Quran, he's got the Torah, the Bible, to God knows, like, what all the other ones are. The much, like, Satanism or something. Buddhism, Taoism, like, any ism that has text on it. I was looking at his PC, right? And he's like, oh, it's fucking dead slow. And I was like, there's no need to curse. Anyway, it's full to the brim with the fucking Dead Sea Scrolls. And I go, well, that's your problem. Sorry, excuse me. I have a bit of a gas problem. You have no space left on your computer. You need to get rid of some of these. And he goes, oh God, no. And I said, I can't. And I said, why not? I've yet to read most of them. And I was like, I thought he wanted to go the traditional route where he just, you know, burn them. You know, pretend you read them. Like, I know you can't burn books, but you can burn, like, a CD, put fucking music on it. But, the long story short is, he put all of them in the recycling bin and he emptied it. So, that's his way of rebelling against the system. And then he started telling me about some priest did a thing, you know, like, my God. Well, who does he turn to? He can't confess to another priest. I always say, blame the person, not the religion, for fuck's sake. And also, he's one of these weird atheists because he'll say something like, I hate Catholics, you know, I really hate Christians because that's what he was, you know, because that's what he's brought up as. And then I'll say, so do you hate Muslims too? And he goes, no, that would be Islamophobic. I was like, you're right. You make more sense than I do. I was told I should like everybody, like my neighbor. Do you know how hard it is to say you love your neighbor and them not feel weird about it? You know, love thy enemy like love thyself. It's very fucking Shakespearean, old English. And like half the stuff, it doesn't even make sense. You're like reading it and it's what was it? I was reading some of it today and it said something and I googled it and even the computer didn't know. But so anyway, today's the start of Ash Wednesday. And the only Ash I knew as a fucking child was the Pokemon guy. He's like, I'm gonna catch all of the creatures, all of the Pokemon. Remember when Hillary Clinton, if I was American and I saw that as her campaign thing, go to the polls, fucking hell, man. It's like, no wonder Donald Trump won. I didn't want to bring it back to the real world, but the Orange Man, as people call him. I was listening to Robin Williams. You know, he was one of my heroes growing up. And here's a word to the wise. Choose a hero that's invincible. Because all the heroes people say, like Michael Jackson, he's a hero. Like he's gone through some sort of resurgence recently. Because, you know, people weren't born yet or something. They didn't know the story. But a lot of old historical people are being rebranded as heroes for some reason. Word to the wise. Choose a hero that doesn't, like, is invincible. Like, choose who's invincible for... Not Spider-Man or Batman. I choose a hero that's invincible, that's all I'd say. Because if you choose if you choose real people like me, they're all fucking dead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. I said I wouldn't talk about death. So I have this friend and he's a Muslim. So he's a Muslim, right? And I'm doing Lent. He knows that. And he's doing a Ramadan, which is like much harder. And I said, so what is this Ramadan about? He goes, well, it's like your thing, but it's much harder. And I go, yeah? He's like, I can't drink, I can't eat, I can't just vape, I can't have a Zion or something. I can't vape and I can't smoke and everything that's filthy. Like he couldn't already eat pigs like me, and I'm giving up eating filthy pigs. But he goes, and he also can't have sex, you know, during the day. And then I say all this, you know, stuff that I assume about his thing, his religion, and he goes, yeah, that's correct, I can't do all those stuff. And then I go, okay then. So what do you wager that, who's gonna break first, you know? Me versus you. And then he goes, I have this in the bag. Anyways, what he doesn't realize is he owes me now at the end of, because he's already failed the fucking challenge. You know what I mean? Wow. Did you not know? You can't gamble. Like, half the fun of life is gambling. And people always look at it like a psychological problem. Like, everything nowadays is a psychological problem. It's like Freud said, you gotta fuck your mother. I said, I don't want to fuck my mom. What? That's not why I like women. And then, some say other stuff like, if you don't like women, then that means you want to, you like cocks. And it's like, that's not it either. What if you're into nothing? You're into absolutely nothing. It's like all those food ads. It's like those succulent, juicy steaks. It's like, you're actually thinking about sex. It's like, not at all. I'm thinking about the food. Isn't that crazy? But MJ, you know MJ? He's in hot water right now. Hot water. And people really liked him in Space Jam. And you could say he's in a bit of a jam right now. What I could say is Michael Jackson is what a great actor. I mean, he's no LeBron James, but him and his fans, like, they do like a bunch of hoops. But it's the year of the horse. If you like horses, let's get the. I have this image. You know, it's the ear. Yeah, my earphones. It's the year of the horse, which means it's a bad year for the rest of us. I'm a bit hoarse speaking. I fucking forgot my water, which is what the robots, because the robots have all the water, I don't have much of it at all. All the rich people are making AI porn, and I don't get to see any of it. I have this friend, and you know, he's not doing so well, and I was like, what happened? He goes, well, you see, AI, the robots, I've lost my stream, my revenue stream to the robots. And I say, well, that's a shame, you know, man. How come that's the thing, you know, how come? Because, well, the thing is, what I used to do is I used to beat my meat to my phone, and then people would pay to see it. And I was like, well, how does that happen? He goes, well, before, you know, people would pay for it, and then they complain, they go, I don't even see it. You know, they said that they couldn't even see his cock, and the fact that they had to pay to see it at all. Whereas now with AI, you can see like thousands, millions of cocks for free. And I said, well, maybe you need to, you know, change with the times. You know what I mean? Because he said to me that people used to pay 15, you know, quid, 15 a pop to see his cock. And then I said, well, maybe you're gonna have to get with the times or something, find something new. And he goes, oh no, don't worry, I'm using the AI to make my cock bigger. I was like, oh, is it always gonna revolve back down to this? And he said something filthy or something. He said it's Afrit, and he says you know, but I made a suggestion. I goes, well, just because they use AI, you know, that's not real, whereas you have like the real thing, you know, you have the actual real McCoy. And he goes, oh yeah, and because he can't suck an AI's cock. And anyway, he charges 15 quid a guy, and that's how he makes his pennies. Well, I strayed off the course, I'm sorry. It's been 30 minutes, I haven't even started the fucking game because of this horse stuff. And I'll tell you this, no matter what anyone tells you, if someone tells you to go to meatspin.com, don't do it. There's no solution. Because before AI, people would say, if you want to know the answers to life's mysteries, go to meatspin.com. What a mistake that turned out to be. But no matter what anyone tells you this year, I do not want to see a horse's cock. I don't want to see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But it's the year of the horse, which means it's a bad year for the rest of us. You know those really wise Chinese men with the really long beards? He's been growing it since he was 13, and if he shaves it, it will not grow back for another 100 or 1,000 years. Like, I say to him, like, I'm struggling myself to grow one, and he goes, you are follically challenged. I was like, what? I'm follically what? So I'm follically challenged, he says. And I'm like, well, you're also, like, in the downstairs department, you're challenged that way, you know? And there's no amount of tonics you can apply, it's not gonna grow. It's not gonna get any bigger. And they say it's a stereotype. There's not a lot of Asian people in, with big cocks in porn. Well, maybe with AI there might be now. I haven't seen it. You know, with a film, they go, I haven't seen it. Even when you do see porn, you go, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I have some actual. I'm gonna stop with the jokes now. North Korean Kim Jong-un says that his teenage daughter is going to rule North Korea. Haven't heard from them books in a long time. I don't know about you, but I was 13 once. Like, I might not look it, but I was once 13. I'll tell you this. You say one wrong thing and you're gone. You want a tyrannical teenager ruling your country? Like, on whims, just the most sinister of whims, they would, slice your head off. You know? Like, some would say it's no different than the old fella, you know, Kim Jong, the father, you know? Or his father before him. His father before that was Kim Jong-il. And, surprise enough, he died of an illness or something. But, like, listen, if you poke him wrong, and he's still throwing those missiles into the ocean, what the fuck? Like, all the world leaders kind of laugh at him and think he's just he's a big joke. You know, he's throwing these missiles and he can't seem to land a single one. And I say thank heavens, you know, that he hasn't. But he'll figure it out one day. Like, to his people, he's a hero. He's the top dog. And the biggest guy, and he's the greatest. What I will say is it wrong for a dictator to reproduce? Do you think North Korea is going through a time of renaissance with the K-pop? Look, I thought people loved K-pop, you know, the Demon Hunters. No? They're on the radio every given minute of the day. Like, you'd think every country was under the spell of the great Kim Jong-un empire. But let me whisper. See, it's catchy. And if you've got a catchy sound, why would you want to change it? Like, I imagine a day, you know how we have our struggles, you know, in the great empire of the West and the mighty East. Let me catch my breath. But, do you think North Koreans, you know, they're going through a time of renaissance? And, every day, you know, they have a day-to-day just like you or me. I imagine a day-to-day that goes like this. A day in the life of a North Korean. You wake up sharply at the beautiful sound of your national anthem. You know, you give thanks to your glorious leader and that, stupendous appendage on his head. Maybe it's his hair or maybe it's armor. You don't know. But, so anyway, you button your shirt up to the top. You give thanks to the glorious leader as you walk out as well. You bow. You put on your work clothes and you hop onto the bus that comes with this, you know, the sirens playing the national anthem again. And on that bus, you sneak a bit of food and you eat it because your wife didn't make it in time. You look out at the big statues and the buildings on the way there. You do whatever fucking shit they do in North Korea. You come home to your loving family, you know, your wife and your kids. Switch the television on the TV, because you don't got no TikTok there, or you're on your phone. Maybe you have a flip phone. And then there'd be Kim. See, well, what's the royal family up to? What does he get up to? Well, today he's cured cancer and he's solved world hunger or whatever. You go to bed with a smile on your face. And that doesn't really seem that bad. You know what I mean? If people complain about him. But, let's forget about this. There's, things that are important. I saw this. The children were born after 9/11 or 9/11 promised to never forget. Well, no fucking need to bring it up every fucking time. And, I know it was a big tragedy, but as soon as a baby's born, he's like, do you know who this guy is? And then they learn of all of the horrors of the world. And the worst part is, the longer time goes on, the more horrible shit that you have to learn. You know, the kids are the future, but then these kids also see more and more bad shit. I think we need more, the birth rate's falling or something, they said. Do you really want more kids to see the horrors of the world? Oh yeah, this is I think this is from a while ago. I wanted to share this. The Chosen. It's a series about the life of Jesus Christ. It'll be turning into a cinematic universe. Excuse me. I'm being silenced. And we'll be getting a Joseph Limited series, a 3-season Moses series, an Act of the Apostle series. Fucking, I'm not gonna watch that one. Fucking Judas in it. And a Jesus animated series that follows interactions with children. Oh god. Oh god is right. But I think I'm ready now.
everybody. Welcome, how you doing? Welcome to PaulMcCartney.com. Yeah, man.
At some point or other, I'd like to get off my ass and fucking get a glass of bottle. I don't know what to think. Something of water, anyway. So, let's get this shit going. If it is going. Maybe I never took off. $1986. So whereabouts can I fucking head off to? Can you get sushi? I remember somebody called that guy a weirdo or something, and he's just trying to make an honest living. Nothing wrong with that. How come I don't have an umbrella? See, these are how these thoughts kind of just like enter your brain. Look at that cool artwork. Like a crude Bart Simpson. Oh yeah, the Linda. Let's go to Bob's Pizza. I wonder what this. That's closed? That's a shame. When's he open? 5? It's early days yet. Bob's Pizzeria. We got the Bartoon. Bartoon. I'll get a Coke. I like Coke. Or is it Jet Cola? Isn't that annoying? Like I was at some place and I go, I want a Coke, and then the person behind the counter goes, you mean Coke Zero? I'm like, no, I don't want Coke Zero. No sugar in it. And then instead of that, they'll go, now, there's a new change I've observed, where they'll go, you mean full fat Coke? I'm like, no. I didn't expect my Coke to be, you know,
good.
Full of fat. Lots of globules of fat in my Coke. And then, you know, people like to vilify, you know, they like to make it their enemy. Like, sugar is like the worst fucking thing. But, usually if they don't have, you know, Coke, you know, full fat Coke, they'll say, do you want Pepsi? Because they think if you don't want Coke Zero, then your next favorite drink is going to be Pepsi, when Pepsi is actually the thing you don't want. So I'll choose Coke Zero, not because I want Coke Zero, but because I don't want to drink Pepsi. But I find it strange how we've rebranded Coke to be like it's full of fat, and I just found that interesting, you know? Get run over by a scooter. What do we got here? Celebrate the Chinese New Year with some Chinese food. What's this? Death? Oh, well, that's terrible. That thing I said earlier, I didn't want to talk about that. Now they're advertising it. That's not very, I know people are pro-death these days, but, it doesn't appeal to me at all. And, I heard some worse news where they said, scientists have discovered a way to de-age things, and you wouldn't want to be de-aged, you know? Because then, you could become, then you have to work forever. See, people are so afraid because, they say, what comes after work? Retirement. And what happens after retirement, you don't want to know. But people think retirement is a state of like just bliss, existence. But then what happens after that is even more blissful, they say. And I don't buy it. I don't believe it. I know a scam when I see one. You know. Look at this. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt in the rain. He doesn't give two fucks. He's cool. He's hip. He's with it. He's no broccoli head at the gym. But loads of people are trying to work out, you know, at this time of year especially, to try and get into a shape that isn't a big circle. So I go over to my nearest gym, And they go, you don't need just a gym, you need a trainer, right? And this trainer, right, he's not in any good shape either. He's like really out of shape. He's like a big fat guy, and he's just there with a vape, and he's just sucking the life out of like just the he's just sucking the life out of the batteries. Like there's like no puffing in it anymore, like at all. Sorry, I can't breathe. My nose. You need your nose to breathe. I'll have to take a momentary break. It's just I'm so addicted to cocaine that the cocaine's wearing off. No, I don't do hard drugs. But people are always saying, you know, people think anxiety is the worst thing ever, so then they get like drugs. But as someone who's gone through it, you know, I've had anxiety. You know, I used to have anxiety, but now I still have anxiety. I just do more like harder drugs. I think pairing anxiety with the drugs is a terrible decision on my part. It's not like Prince, but the music artist Prince. What happened to him was, you know, fentanyl is the hot drug on the town, and the thing about fentanyl is you don't overdose, you just dose, and then you're on the floor like a zombie or something. But the thing about him is he mixed he had a headache medication mixed with his fentanyl, so what's to blame is the headache medication that killed him. Sorry, I said I wouldn't talk about anything morbid, and I did it again. Is Bob's open? Take my mind off this. Is anywhere open, you fellas? In a jam? Why has every fucking film got Jason Momoa and Jack Black in them? It seems like every fucking film, these guys are in it all the time, you know? But you know, some people really want to badly be in a movie. Like I'm just gonna stand here in the game because I can't do anything until something's open. You know, Tarantino, yeah, my friend showed me this film, and Tarantino was in this film called Planet Terror, and you check the credits and he's listed as rapist #1. So you do get your wish to be in films, but instead of like the cool guy or the sexy guy, you're rapist 1. So like, you know, stereotypes, you know, like Asians can only play Asian roles, you know, whereas in voice acting, you know, you can be anything. But recently I've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this, you know, I go to the cinema, right? And so everybody's fucking Roger Ebert, you know, and they got letterboxed. Like everyone's a fucking critic. Remember the critic? Hachi Macha or whatever his catchphrase was, you know, John Lovitz. You gotta love John Lovitz, the Jewish guy. But it's my impression that anything tied to Jewish people right now is not doing financially that well. They say the Gentiles are to blame. And I'm like, what? You gotta bring up the Gentiles every time we go to the films? What was I going to say? I was talking about the gym. So I got this trainer, this personal trainer, and he's telling me, you know, yeah, come on, you know, lift the weights. And I'm like, I do 10, and he goes, no, you gotta keep going. I thought he said do 10. And I'm like, I'm ripping my arms. And meanwhile, there's these guys at fucking broccoli haircuts staring at me, and like I'm embarrassed, I'm sweaty, I stink. And I'm like, pushing through it, you know. And I work out, and then my trainer hits me with this. He goes, did you take any pre-workout? I'm like, no, what's that? He goes, you wasted your gym session because you're supposed to gobble down like what looks like a disgusting cement or raw eggs, and then you work out, you exercise. I don't know about you, but I nearly vomit if my stomach's full of food, and you start pressing my belly, and I'm just gonna get sick everywhere. So anyway, I try and take this guy's advice. I like blend a banana into this disgusting fucking cement he gives me, and then I'm on the treadmill, and then I look over, and there's just this you know, child with his broccoli hair, and he fucking vomits all over the machine. and now that the place stinks of vomit. And then I try to get out, and I try to get the hell out of there. And there's always the same old guy. And the old guy is there, and he's always like, "Do you want to come with me to the shower?" I'm like, fuck no. Like, I don't care how, like, unembarrassed he is at taking his clothes off at his age. But, who wants to be sharing with, like, a bunch of old guys at the gym? And I feel sorry for the broccoli child because he stinks of fucking vomit, and he doesn't want to go to the shower. It's a lose-lose. So then I smell like shit, and I'm going home, because I don't want to shower with the old guy. So, you know, I'm really debating where I should go back there, you know what I mean? It's always the showers. Wait until them April fucking showers, I tell you. You know what people always seem to tell me these days? They say walking is far better than taking drugs. Sorry, my nose, it's like I'm in a pressurized cabin or something. My nose keeps exploding while I'm talking. So what was I saying? Yeah, walking. Walking is far better than taking drugs. And, you know, those power walkers, you know how they look ridiculous and they're moving their arms up and down really fast? Well, you know, have you ever seen someone walking that's also done drugs? Because if you take drugs, it makes you far better at you know, at everything. And then you can become Mr. Universe. But, you know, people always say walking is far better and it's far better for you than, you know, smoking and doing drugs. That's why you see people, walking all the time and not doing those things. I'm led to believe. But, you know, I've never seen, you know, people on weight loss drugs and stuff, you know, Ozempic or whatever, the fat pills, you know, because they think looking like a gaunt skeleton is far better than being slightly obese or fat or whatever, and it causes all like liver damage and all this shit. I'm not a doctor, right? But as far as I know, if you take these weight loss drugs, you look like a skeleton. It's really it ages you too. It's very appealing. But another effective weight loss thing is being a fentanyl zombie, just prowling the street from corner to corner. Those guys have not a fucking, they're, you know, barely hanging on to the mortal coil. You know what I mean? Let me tell you this one last thing before fucking Bob's Pizza opens and I can go in there. So, excuse me, my nose. It's all these drugs I'm doing. I don't want to be beside the death sign. So what was I saying? So this thing, I went to the shop, you know, and I noticed, I was observing because before you'd have cigarettes, you know, on display and you'd be like, ah, give me them or give me one of those. But now they have, like, you know, vapes, you know, they're the thing. And they have them listed like they're kind of like different candy, like different sweets. Say like blueberry blast and strawberry dream or something. It's just ridiculous names. And if you want the cigarettes, like they're hidden, they're in like a secret drawer and all this. But you know, they sell like 3 of these like little tiny vapes, you know, for under 10 quid. And then yeah, people say that you know, they're not even that good for you. So you have people doing these vapes, and then, you know, you can't even die cool anymore, because years ago you get black lung or something, and people go, oh, he died of black lung. It's terrible. Whereas now it's just like, what happened to Jim? Oh, he died of this like fruity blast thing. His lungs were filled with like this blueberry cloud stuff, and he smelled really good. Whereas like smoking, you know, you have yellow teeth and, excuse me, I should learn not to eat and then just start streaming. It's very bad. It's worse for you than vaping, I'm led to believe. But yeah, I'm sorry about this. What I was gonna say is, yeah, with smoking, what I didn't know and what was a new thing is I didn't know that even herbal cigarettes, you know, have those labels on them, and the label says, "Smoking this will kill you," and they're very direct. And it's like, fucking hell, that's the herbal cigarettes. You don't want to think about the other stuff. Sorry. I'd rather be smoking than fucking belching and all this. But I shouldn't laugh. But what was I trying to say? So I was behind this old guy at the shop, and you know, I was just gonna get a few things, and I was just observing, like, you know, because like on cigarettes they have like the picture of like your lungs like being super disgusting and black. Like, I prefer not to see that on those. But there's nothing like that for the herbal cigarettes. It just says you will die. So I'm behind this old guy, and there's just everywhere you see just sugar everywhere. So I go to him and I say, "Wow, if you're looking for sugar, you can't miss it." And he turns around to me and he goes, "Fuck it, don't eat that stuff. Will kill you. Don't eat any of that stuff. It's bad for you." He picks up his packet of cigarettes and he leaves. But I just thought that was interesting. You know what I mean? It's from a different generation, a bit like so and so here.
Excuse me.
I don't got time to talk to you. Sorry.
Oh. Her giant hands are fucking bigger than their cigarette. She looks like the girl from X-Files, Scully. Mulder and Scully. Mulder and Scully. Is Bob's open? They're fucking open, yes.
Mario.
It's Mario.
Welcome. Oh, it's Yurio. Pizza margarita. It's Nozomi's favorite. I make it a tasty one, huh?
You make
Maybe
it the
next time.
tasty.
That's too bad, huh?
See you later.
Ciao.
What's this fucking song? Excellent fucking joint you got. It's a brilliant joint. Can I sit down and enjoy your establishment? No? What do you have on tap? What is that? It's Erotoko. Are these actual beer brands? What's kind of interesting is kind of different. Wait for it. There we go. Oh, hey, miss. You want a pizza? What's kind of interesting and a bit of a development is, you know, those alcohol ads, you know, they have like Coors Light and all those other ones? Well, nowadays, you can't even have like the actual alcohol. They have 0 written on them, like 0%. But meanwhile, in the ad, they're all getting like super drunk. And they're like, let me grope you or something, like whatever drunk people do. Like, you know, people pretending to be drunk and they're not drunk at all. It's like the placebo of pretending that they're drunk. Because all those ads years ago, like people would actually be drunk or something, like in the actual ads. But now with the 0% alcohol, they're all like acting like it does make you drunk. It's very odd. This is Funny Bear Burger.
Hi. What can I get for you?
I want a
Have you heard of
Funny
a
Bear
warehouse number
Burger.
8? A warehouse? Nope. I have no idea. I see.
He looks like a certain someone. Looks like one of those actors. What's his, I can't even think of his name. It'll come to me. Or maybe it won't. Whoa, 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 miss. I think I might have wasted my day. Hold on. I want to see if that's something.
If
That's
I
what-
stick around, I can probably get more information.
Okay, so I'm not meant to go on the bus to the warehouse today. Where should I be going? Get my hair cut. Hopefully not a horrible fucking broccoli haircut. How about this guy's shop? He's not real. You can't even go in there.
Excuse me? Hey! Do you know of a warehouse number 8? Oh, a warehouse district? A warehouse district? Yeah, but I forgot. Where was it?
Did I lose, I don't know if I lost the save or something. I don't know if I'm in the right fucking thing. Hold on. Oh my god, I loaded the wrong one. That explains everything. I'm in my bedroom. I hope this doesn't fuck it all up. Can we go to sleep? No? What's my mission? Landy will never get the other mirror. Okay. So I have to get it. I was doing some fucking weird dojo shit. Yeah, no shoes in the house. Meanwhile, Shu is like the name of his master or something. Okay, to the dojo. What is that, a scroll? What is this? Can I pick that up? No?
Think I'll warm up a bit.
I don't think we'll do that. Can we not? Strange.
Why is there a slot here?
A slot. I'd like to put something in there and figure out what's going on.
I can't reach it.
Wait, use a stool. Use a little stool. I think I figured it out.
What's this?
Ain't that something?
What's this doing here?
Mysterious. Just gonna walk around aimlessly now. Don't worry, I have plenty of things I can speak and talk about. It's just that I'm contemplating getting that water, and also I'm a bit lost. I need to get that fucking thing. I think that wooden thing just fucking dropped. Does that actually work? Look down, man. That's so cool. It actually does its thing. I like that a lot. Last thing I'll say about the gym. So I've noticed like some people will drink like energy drink, you know, like Rockstar Energy or like some cheap stuff. But I think any kind of monster will kill me. Like my heart would freeze like a deer in headlights, of a drunk driver in like a woodpine, and then hit me. So I'm not gonna go near any of that energy drink shit. I drink coffee, but I'm not touching that energy drink. See that music? That music is the fucking anthem of diligence, resolve. My resolve is ironclad. I think that's what they say. Ironclad. Maybe this has something to do with it, I don't know. Hello, cat.
How are you doing?
Pet it.
You're still so tiny.
To the shrine I go. Can I look down? It's kind of cool. I need to get that mirror. Fix my hair. That looks like David Walliams or something. He's holding like a massive bottle of something. Maybe it's washing detergent or something. I thought that said Ned. It's in Japanese. You know what I find interesting? There's this Japanese guy, and he was telling me like all sorts of shit. Like, I pretend to know things, and then while he knows everything, I can't understand him. Because it's as if he doesn't even speak the same language as me. I know he means well, but he can't convince me to join his cult. I don't care how much naked brides, or he calls them dolls. I don't care how much naked dolls there are, I'm not going. You can't convince me. If I waste my time in that arcade, I'm gonna really be kicking my shins.
Excuse me. Forgive me. Could you come back a bit later?
You don't look a day over 40. It's an ice cream, what the fuck? Merry Christmas. This Christmas shop.
Itoi-san.
Bleeding my ears.
Yes. Hey, why don't I make a pat for you? An original.
Maybe next time.
That audio's terrible.
Kurita-san.
Hey man, got some really rare stuff in.
Theo Vaughn. That place is pretty good. I want to find out, hold on. Yeah, the information.
Shingichi-san.
Hey!
I have something to ask you.
Sorry, but
I see.
And this might be a waste of time in the town. Oh shit, what date is it in the game? It's coming up to Christmas. I don't know if there's a time limit or something. If there is, I really fucked up. The antique shop. You should put every fucking 90s kid in here. They classify as... And the weird part about it is they're not even fucking kids. They're all adults.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Where's Oishi-san?
Grandpa is out on an errand right now.
Really?
Yep.
That's great.
When I watch the shop, I get a piece of strawberry cake.
I see.
Whereas I fucking watch the shop, I get fucking nothing. You know? What do I get? I'll buy an ancient clock. That's what I'll do. Yeah, put that back. The scroll of the mud spider. Flash. Arm break fire. I don't have that amount of cash. Yeah, buy that.
Can I have this?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Do you-
I don't understand it myself. I'm sure you'll become stronger by reading this.
Do you do receipts? Can I have a receipt for that? For the mud spider, please. She alright? It's just cold? Should I go in here? Okay. How you doing, sir? I'm just browsing at your stuff. Let's see, what do you got? So all sorts of Pooh magazine. That's great. Hog's Boss. The Statue of Liberty. Women yoga. And other shit. Candles. A Bewitch. MJQ. Nana. I don't know, fucking... Give me this.
Hey man, this. Thanks, man.
I'm sure you love your job, man. I need to get home before my mother complains again. That fortune lady, I think I wasted it the last time I did this. There was no point going to her. I come from a different time, man. Like nowadays you have like AI, you can ask it anything, and like the internet. Whereas before we had books, and if you wanted to speak to a real smart guy, you had to know a smart guy. And like I remember a teacher saying, you're not gonna have like a calculator in your pocket everywhere you go, and that turned out to be a fucking lie. And then also that playing games is like a waste of time. And then you look around and there's fucking millionaires from playing just games. Well, that teacher fucking know. Teachers. Why would you want to be a teacher? Let's answer the phone.
Hello?
Ryo,
Nozomi, what's up?
I got this before.
I-
No, this happened
I want
before.
to talk to you about something. Can we meet?
Yeah.
At Sakuragaoka Park? I'll be waiting.
Not
Alright.
again. Already seen this shit.
Simon, it is raining. It is raining.
Nozomi, what's the matter?
Sorry to call you out.
It's okay.
I had to talk with you alone. But with all the problems you've been having,
Tell me about it,
Is
man.
it so important?
for me, yes. Do you have time to talk?
Yeah, get off your mind there.
Yes, but I can't stay long.
I know. You see, I'd wanted to wait until things settled down before I told you. But I can't wait any longer. I just can't hold it in. I'm sorry.
Nozomi,
It's about my feelings for you, but if I don't tell you now, I feel like I'll miss my chance to...
I think I remember saying she had like a hair like a
has
segmented orange.
something happened?
Don't know why I said
Last
that.
night my mom called from Canada.
Last night,
My
my
father
mother
is
called from
insisting that I
Canada.
return.
I'm one of the original Beatles.
So you're leaving soon?
I don't know when, but
Half of the
I
members are
can't go
fucking
without
dead.
letting you know how I feel.
I know.
Huh?
My hair's like a
But
seagull.
right now, I don't really know how I feel.
I don't know, John. I don't know.
I understand. When you're ready, tell me.
I will.
I'm sorry I called you out.
Mina-san.
Nozomi? Don't forget to say goodbye.
Hmm.
See you.
What a great moment that was. Fucking hell. Now, go to bed. Yeah, I'll go to bed. If it would let me. Hold on. I don't have any eyelashes or anything. That's not important. I need to find like the little gadget. This one. Nah. It's gotta be in the house. You know what I mean? Would you say it's in one of these drawers? There's like a million of them. Ah, socks. Nice. Cool, collection of whatever that is. Nah. That brings you into the kitchen, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get the fuck out of here now. Fuck. It's gotta be in this room. If anywhere, it's the place with the pig. Or not. Squeal for me, piggy. Look at her. Nah. What cool shit's in here? Sega magazines, of course. The dinner. I remember this, and he has a flashback. Don't you hate when you're trying to look for something, and then you get like a flashback for some reason? You get distracted. Yeah, I don't want to get a flashback. End up not playing the game for so long. End up yapping. There's nothing worse when someone else is talking and they're talking about something you don't care about and they're talking in like great detail and you're like, I'm gonna wait until they stop talking to say my thing, and then they don't care about that either. And we call it a conversation. Now. Oh, secret drawers. Sometimes you can't even tell the window from the door. Okay, I think those are not actual rooms. I was in here before, wasn't I? This is where I found one of the things, right? The key? I'm looking for that last bit. I know you can find it with the fucking internet. It's super fast, you know? But that takes all the fun out of the game, you know what I mean? Like, if you knew everything, like some people want to know everything about life, you know? They want to know everything. If you knew about everything about life, there'd be no fucking point. Half of the fun of life is the mystery, you know what I mean? And the other half is eating food. Some of you are sick beasts and you all think about fucking filthy sex and all that. Yeah, but half the fun of life is the fucking the mystery. There's no fucking mystery. What's the point? It's always a smart guy, and he goes, I know what to do. I feel better than everybody. Oh, battery's cool. Very big. So I don't think I'm gonna look up where this thing is. Is it not in there? No? If I ask my mother, maybe. If I can get to her, that is. Okay, mother. Time to ask the important question.
Yes?
Well, about that day.
No, I get...
Oh,
By the way...
huh? Ine-san?
Dios, Fukuhara looking for you.
Fuku-san?
Yes.
I wonder what it is.
Well, whatever it is.
Okay.
He's in that dojo, isn't he? From morning till noon.
I should be grateful.
Yeah, yards. Oh, there he is. Guess I don't have to do anything.
Fuku-san.
Huh? Ryo-san,
What is it, Fuku-san?
I'm sorry. I told Ine-san.
What did you tell her?
I told her what you're doing. I told her everything I know.
You what?
I just couldn't help myself. And Ine-san needed to know.
Fuku-san.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Fuku-san, do you know anything about the Phoenix Mirror?
The Phoenix Mirror?
My father may have had it.
No, I've never heard him say anything about a mirror.
Really?
Ine-san might know something about it, though.
Okay. Let's go ask her.
She just told me to talk to you, man. I guess I'm going back.
Ah,
There she is,
Ine-san.
standing in her sort of old way.
Fuku-san talks very loud, doesn't he?
Huh?
I just heard the two of you talking.
She's the fucking assassin. Oh, no, she's not.
We were talking?
Yes, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to eavesdrop.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it wasn't. But then, who could tell the son of Iwao Hazuki to stay out of trouble? I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm letting your father down.
Like into the drain pipe, the water?
I'm sorry for making you worry so much.
Ryo-san, I don't know if this will help or not. But there was one thing I recall. It wasn't that long ago when Azuki-sensei went to an antique shop to have something stored for him.
My father did what?
I don't know what it was, but he said it was very important.
Where's the note? I need the receipt. I can't just go to the antique shop.
Antique shop.
I think I was ahead of myself. I went in there before. Does an antique shop take bribes? I wonder, do I need anything, or can you just go? I'm just gonna go. A hop and a skip and away. If only I had one of those small little portable, like Chinese scooters or something. What you birds yapping about? This place is overrun with fucking bike terrorists. Fucking hell. That's not the first antique shop. I think I'm gonna go to the other one. It was down this way, was it? No, I don't think so. Go back. Ah, that's it. Guess I don't have to wait fucking hours for it to open.
Excuse me?
That's convenient.
Oh.
That's a delightful sound, don't you agree? It was made especially for that butterfly woman. You know Madame Butterfly, don't you?
No?
You're Hazuki Sensei's... Oh my, that was a terrible thing. Your father... Ah, I was holding something at Sensei's request. Just where did I put it, huh? Oh, yes, it was very important, so I put it here. He'd asked me to polish and look after it for him.
For my father?
It's given to the Hazuki heirs once they turn 18. I gather this antique has been passed down from generation to generation.
It's the fucking OBS logo. You're a streamer now, Ryo Suzuki.
Father.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Hazuki Sensei was always there for me when I needed him.
I like my thumbs are so well defined.
Was there anything else that he asked you to hold for him?
Anything else?
Like a mirror, called the Phoenix Mirror.
Oh, don't be blabbing it to
A
him.
Phoenix mirror. Sorry, I don't know of any mirror.
Well, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Well, that's it. I was looking everywhere for that fucking thing in the entire house. I was pouring the cabinets onto the fucking floor. My poor mother, you know, she withheld that information for ages. Well, that's it solved now. Making lots of progress on the speedrun today. Look at the way he's jaunting. We're in Yamanose. Yeah, oh wait, I'll feed the cat. It's beady eyes.
You and I have a lot in common.
I can't even
Our
touch
parents
the
died
fucking
on the
thing.
same day.
Ryo,
Oh, Nozomi.
what were you talking about?
Nothing.
You always say nothing. You never tell me anything anymore.
It's not like that. It's just...
I understand. But you need to talk to me, okay?
Okay.
Take care of yourself. See ya.
She looks like fucking Bjork with the hairs going down, the fringe. So she does. I want to feed the cat, and then I'm gonna go and do that mission thing. Feed. Where's feed? Well, I bought the tuna then for fucking nothing, I guess.
Are you cold?
Ah, chin scratch. This ain't no fucking Arc Raiders, I'll tell you that. There's that fucking trend I see of people doing Rodney Dangerfield Gen Z jokes. You won't get any of that shit
Looks
here.
out.
Fucking hell.
Yes?
This was at the antique shop for me.
Let's see. It's a sword handguard.
Yeah. It was my father's. It's a part of my inheritance.
Oh boy.
I see.
That's all I got.
Have you seen this before? Like this design?
It might be a family crest. Have you asked Ine-san?
I know where it goes.
No, not
I know
yet.
where it goes.
Well, you should ask her.
You're right.
I think she's in the altar room.
Do I have to? I guess you're forced to. Okay, altar room. Altar room, altar room. Where the fuck's the altar room? Is it down the hallway? Well, I guess it's in the father's room, is it? Ah, fuck, it's not. Altar room. There she is.
This was at the antique shop.
A sword handguard.
Ine-san, do you know anything about this?
The snow ring, the 2 stars, and a sword. That's the Hazuki family crest. And that mirror you're looking for, I wonder if there's a connection. Maybe your father left us a clue.
Snow ring, 2 stars, 1 sword. Thanks.
Such a cryptic fucking family. Now. Let's get out of here, man. Every time I leave, I have to take off my shoes and put them on. Ugh. off to the important stuff now. It would be this shit. If I can.
That shape, why is that here?
I wonder.
What's this doing here? Is it some kind of switch? Okay. Oh. Wow, so it was a switch.
It was a switch. My porn vault is just for you, son. I left all my magazines in one place. Just don't tell your mother. Don't be going down here in this dusty fucking deserted place in your socks. Thank fuck for the torch. What revelations will happen now? Well, that's a fucking thing.
It's a paperweight.
What's it on?
Zodiac signs? These are also Chinese. What's this leaf doing here? That's strange. It's not even dry.
The leaf. Ink. A big box. Nice plate.
It's our family crest, a sake cup. Does this have something to do with my family?
I'm wrong, it's a sake cup. Wait, I want to look down. Not again.
Hachiri-san? Some kind of medicine? It looks pretty old. Maybe my father used it. These scratches must be from the shells.
That's a pretty fucking obvious clue.
Huh? That wall. The color's slightly different.
And? What can you do?
Different sounds. This is it.
Let's get something to smash that fucking wall.
It's father when he was young, but who's that with him?
He's the guy from Street Fighter, what? Him and Bruce Lee. My dad knew Bruce Lee.
What strange paper? It doesn't look Japanese at all. Where did father get this? I can still use it.
Yeah, let's use that instead. It looked way better than the torch.
These are all dried out. Now, just to light it. There's nothing else in here.
The matches, no?
I can't punch it open. It's brighter now. It'll last a bit longer.
Let's have a look at all these fancy drawers. As long as I don't stumble across some fucking weird, like,
Something's inside?
like granny porn or something.
It says good luck. Some kind of amulet? What an unusual shape. It's probably not from Japan.
I want to open that fucking chest.
It's a paperweight.
Yeah, you said that.
There's nothing else in here. I'll try somewhere else.
There's a fucking weird.
There's nothing else in here.
It's like a thing. Hold on. The sign.
I wonder if it's a sign. It seems to be sealed. I wonder if it's a sign. It seems to be sealed.
Wait, hold on. I see something. What's that?
I'll need something to smash it.
Oh, I see something to smash right there. What's that?
I'll need something strong.
Well, I found an axe.
Can I break the wall with this axe? Ha!
I think you're hitting it with the... Okay.
This is the Hazuki family crest.
Is it money?
This box. Got it. It's the Phoenix Mirror.
Oh my god. Not very fucking good mirror now, is it? Red fucking dot in the middle.
Ryo-san, you found the mirror? So that's the Phoenix Mirror? It's kinda creepy, eh?
I feel like it's pulling me in.
Ryo-san, stop it, please! You think it could be cursed?
No, I don't think it's cursed.
Huh?
I have a feeling about it, but I can't explain.
Hey, see what I mean? That's dangerous! Are you possessed?
Folks, get real, would you?
What? I'm serious!
Enough. Give me some time alone, okay?
Sure.
I should take this mirror to Master Chen.
Master Chen. Who could forget Master Chen? Well, I'll pick up the game again for Master Chen. I'm just not willing to stop and get some water, then come back for Master Chen. I'll just leave it off at that. Normally I would have something of use to cap it all off with. This time not so much. Be good to each other, and I'll probably yap about some fucking... I won't go on about Easter eggs or something as much. How's that sound? What can I leave you with? This.